and blessings, dear twin flames. This is Tefnut Light with a beautiful reading on this beautiful infinity day of December 8th, 2018. We're still in that 11 gateway till the end of this year. And this is an infinity alchemy reading that is for all twin flames on the journey to union or even in union. This is really about the greater picture. And for those interested in alchemy readings for twin flames, those are available at this time, so do go check it out at theholyunion.com. Let's get into the reading. We have some beautiful cards, and the energy is like what is coming through today from myself and from my higher spirit, and that wants to be shared, is that something about timelines that we've been creating, co-creating, and our energy for our twin flame union, and why maybe some of us had counterparts before is because it has to do with timeline, clearing past life karma, clearing past life history, but then all like making it one. And that's what we're kind of at right now. We're making it all one. So all timelines literally exist in one timeline. This is the energetic coding of New Earth. You have every possibility available to you right now and moving forward into this new Aquarian age, this new Earth. And that is what is interesting, because everything is starting to become like a dream. Have you realized that? Like, you go outside, you talk to people, it's like we're living in the dream. And that dream state, space, energy is where we meet the twin, because we have to bring heaven to earth in order to embody that fully with our twin. The authentic twin flame, like dream, love, like all of that is actually a truth. And that truth is now coming to earth. And that is what this union is actually about, is bringing that to humanity. Not everyone will experience this, but if you come into that state of realizing all timelines are now one, and you can choose which timeline you want to like play with, which is really fun, which is part of lucid dreaming, which I teach as well. You can kind of choose which timeline you want to like be a part of and have the party there and take your party there, or meet your twin there, or meet your twin there. It's kind of like this essence of resonance is really, really important at this time. And the fascinating thing is that you will start to remember your dreams in your living state of being awake. And that's what it means to be awake, is to realize you're living in a dream. And in that dream space that you felt before and remembered that those were your dreams with your twin, now they're going to start to play out, and your twin will start to show you signs and symbols and the aspect of remembering the dream, because that's actually what the twin flame union is. It's a complete, beautiful dream of union and reality, but you have to bring that dream state to earth and be in that vibrational frequency of love in order for union to come to you. So this is really beautiful, and it deals with creativity, abundance, being in the state of bliss, feeling like things are very real, but they're also very floating. That's what I've experienced recently. And just everything starts to feel really good in the body. And that is literally when the Kundalini is really awake and alive to the next level. You'll start to feel this rush and tingling in your legs. And it's like you're flying constantly with your twin. You're constantly dancing. And that energy you want to bring out into your daily life. And as you do that more and more and concentrate and focus on what your intentions are, what makes you feel good, like all that stuff will start to like create a vortex of love around you. So this is really what we're getting into right now. And it's a really exciting energy. And more of this dream is just becoming awake. And it's kind of like a bit of a surreal experience. And no, I didn't have to take anything to get to that experience. It was actually embodying the lucid state and coming into the space of meditation and using that energy of technology available to take space and connect with nature, connect within, and start to really cleanse and go within and feel that energy. It's like just feeling the beloved all around you. And that energy then manifests into the external world. So that is the process of alchemy. It does take quite a process, but we're really in this entering phase of we've really come to this next level on this journey in this union. And this is such a powerful time to shine your light, to be creative, to break free from your from your fears and into your dreams and create them into reality. And that is part of the whole awakening process, the union. And then also like decoding the matrix and really realizing that we are beings of such power and potential on this planet. So this is why I do what I do. And I'm so grateful to be here with you sharing these messages in multiple forms. Right now, we're going to be doing a tarot reading. Sometimes I do music and painting, and there's a variety of things coming through. So I'm very excited for all of us to be ascending onto this level of this next energy wave of ascension and union and love and the dream becoming a reality. It is becoming a reality, and music has been one of my guides to really create that energy of heaven on earth. And I encourage you to dance everything out and feel through your body and just imagine yourself in that vortex of love with your twin. And that dance creates and ripples out to everything you do. So we're going to get into the cards now. That was a little intro to what's going on energetically. And let's get started. So the first card that I pulled was from the Rumi deck, and it's the center of the reading actually, and it says 38, which equals 11. It is the courage of your love, the courage of our love. We're in this, going into this bubble love, or we're in the bubble love, and we're coming into this space of shifting in a dimensional space on an energetic frequency within the earth. We're literally shifting with the planet, and that is actually what Gaia is going through as well. She's shifting the energy frequency within herself, such that we are doing the same thing. So this is about remembering the dream awake. And these layers like symbolize dimensions and going and walking through with your twin. You are walking it with your twin. We're going into the space, oh, I got some glitter on there. Going into the space of really like, it's almost like if you imagine yourself being created again as a child, like before, like as conception happens. So in the twin flame process, you do actually go through many rebirths with your twin. And I feel like we're going through a rebirth with our twin right now. And there's two of us right here. These are the twins. And they're walking back into oneness of creation. And that is where this portal, so we have the 11. If you see this pathway is 11, because it's the parallels merging together. One path, another path is actually the same, which is the twin flame journey. It's literally like two bodies, one soul walking the same path, even though they might be in different bodies. And they're coming into the space of coming home. So we're coming home right now into the temple. And I feel like this creational aspect of I don't know what you would call it, but it's like the creational aspect of being one again. And I see the two shadows in there inside of this egg. You can say it's an egg. It's I don't know the term of this, but in pregnancy and conception, there is a time when you're like in this like cocoon, you're in this little bubble, and that's where you and your twin are going to be going into. You're going back into your bubble, and that's why they call it bubble love. So we're going into this bubble again of creation with our twin to transform the earth, transform the frequency of humanity, transform everything into a more humanitarian state of oneness, but also in divine coupling. And that's what twin flames are. They divine royal couplings from heaven sent to earth. And I also see this as birth, the earth going through a new birth. That's what I was going to say. So earth is going through a new birth. The twin flames are going through this new birth. And there's this alchemy energy of the process just coming together. And I remember in my dream of me and my twin, when I had this, when I actually was, starting to remember my sacred sexuality energetically at 13, 14, I remember seeing it in like a tube aspect, like an underwater tube. And I kind of see this as like a tube, or like the womb can be an essence of space of creation. And it is also the chalice. And it's kind of like it comes down from heaven into the feminine divine's body, or into the mother. And in that creational aspect, that is where you and your twin are created in the cosmos energetically. And it's like heaven sent you here together as one. But in a physical aspect, you were always doing this. And now, because the 11 is like coming back, it's coming back to this. So it is a form of alchemy. It is also a form of spiritual science. And that is where we're starting to come to this merge of the kingdom back together. And that is what's happening on all scales of planet Earth. And as we merge together in divine beauty, love making, and all that, we actually merge all the essence of everything together for the whole planet. And also the planet having another aspect of ascension and love, unity, consciousness, which is also creating peace on Earth and creating, I want to say it's the new Renaissance golden era, which we're coming into, which happened before, but this is a new dynamic. It's also like the revolution in the 60s and the 70s, where everyone was at peace and love, but this is another layer of it. This is like everything is possible, anything is available for you and your twin to come together in that infinity code. And that's why I'm calling these readings the alchemy readings, because they're bringing down an essence of this process, which has been taking place for a long, long time. And now we're at the tipping point of it happening. And it is like, that is why so much has happened within the world within the last year. And now we're at this tipping point of it coming and blooming. But then the other half of it is like, it hasn't been so pretty. So come into that state of creation. And as more of those beings are remembering their unions, and more of those beings are remembering their awakening, whether they're a twin or not a twin, they're going to come together in this essence of lifting the planet up, which is part of the job of the twin flames, in this divine union, in this divine love. And that is why there's so much energy happening around art, music, even in politics, and the essence of that divine feminine being embodied on planet Earth is actually what is part of the twin union. The embodiment of Gaia is the goddess. Yes, there is masculine energy involved of the physical creation, of course, but this is what the twin flame union is doing. We are rebirthing with the planet on a massive scale, and we are rebirthing with our twin on a massive scale. And this is bringing down this beautiful heaven on earth and divine unity and divine coupling, which is part of the twin union, is coming together with your twin to embrace that aspect of creation, whatever your creation might be on this planet, because this will make it a better place, a better world. You know, Michael Jackson's song, Make It a Better Place, that is part of this. He is definitely a twin, reincarnated possibly in another being at this time. But he had a message of that. And I feel like there are so many people out there putting this out there. And there's different ways to put it out there in this content of creation, which is what we're doing right here. We're creating content to awaken the beings of this planet. Wherever you're finding this, this is a message of God coming through me with my twin. So that was a big intro to this card. That is kind of like the whole picture of what's happening. And that is massive scale, but is also very intimate and defined and beautiful creational love, harmony, rejoice, union, love, all of that. It's all part of it. And you can have it all. And that's really, it is literally everything is possible. You are unlimited. You're an unlimited being, sovereign being, awakening at this time on this planet and helping others awaken too. So you are just as powerful as me. We're all powerful beings of love. All right, let's get into the reading. So that's what is like the core of the center that's happening right now energetically. And for some reason, I'm being told to go to this card, which is the outcome card, which is called the Lover and the Beloved, which is 35. It equals, we had 11 energetically, and here we have number 8. So we're going through this amazing beloved portal together with our twin. And we're going to start now with what's crowning it. What's crowning it is the Strength card of the love. And this is what's uniting the twins, because underneath we have the union, the lovers. This is what's crowning the reading. And on a divine masculine and feminine space, the divine masculine is really feeling the union. We have the Ace of Cups. This is crowning the top of the heavenly space. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the King of Hearts, the healer, so the King of Cups. So we have the Ace of Cups with the King of Cups. If you remember the last reading, We had the King of Cups bringing the cup to the Divine Feminine. On the Divine Feminine heavenly aspect, we have creation. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is family, abundance, renaissance, creational energies, all of that. We have this castle, like living literally in the community space of the castle. And here we have the Ace of Creation. So we have the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Creation, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles. And here we have the King of Cups. So we have water and earth. We have creation, physical, and we have emotional. So that is really, really powerful. We have the creational and the emotional aspect, the spiritual aspect, the physical aspect, and the process aspect. And it's like all coming together. We have the dogs, we have the children, we have the cup, we have the king and the queen in this card. If you look at this, they're looking at each other, communicating. And then we have this beautiful wave of love, the sun and the star. But this is these waves of love, these rushes of love. So we have the creational aspect creating itself together. And then we have the strength, which is bringing them together with the infinity of love, the strength of the love, the strength of the union. That is what's crowning it. What's actually going on below that is we have the Magician for the Divine Masculine. Again, another infinity card. These cards have come up in the last reading. They were kind of like hanging out here together. Now they're kind of crossing each other a bit, like that way. So we have the Magician, and on the other side for the Divine Feminine, we have the Two of Cups. So the Magician is actually doing the alchemy as well, and we have the Two of Cups. And first we had the Ace of Cups in the Divine Masculine. So we're kind of like finding that divine balance energetically and physically to create the union, because this is what's happening right now. This energetic process is going on. And below the Magician on the Divine Masculine space, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a spiritual number of manifestation, abundance, harvesting energy, a materialization. It's like he's doing this project with his Divine Feminine, involving the Ace of Cups, involving the union, involving strength, involving materialization, involving the creation, which is what this is actually. It's the creation of the union, the creation of the beloveds, which has always been there. It's like we're merging this aspect in the physical aspect from the higher dimensions. And this 7 is the road of God. So God is literally handing you, divine beloveds, divine twins, the Ace of Cups. And this is from the Divine Masculine aspect. God is handing you the love. God is giving you the opportunity for union. And he's also bringing the twins together, the cosmic energies, however you see God. God is love. God is creation. God and Goddess are love and creation together. Twin flames are God and Goddess here together on planet Earth. That is what they're doing. They're rising up together. The dove is diving into the cup. There's a strength and a forward momentum, because we have below the Two of Cups, we have the Chariot, which is the 7th card in the major arcana, actually, which symbolizes the energy of Cancer, which is water, which is really interesting because we have water and earth here as one, right? So Cancer and Capricorn. That's one example. It doesn't matter if it's your sun, your moon. It's an aspect of the creation and the union of the twin flames within the astrological look as well. So this card is representing earth and water. It is also an earth card though, but it is water. And here we have earth, but below the creation aspect, we have the two that make the creation, right? The Kundalini rising. And below that, we have the Chariot moving the union forward. We have the 7, this number 7 of coins here. And then we have the 7, which is a water aspect in the Chariot. So I feel like God is literally handing the union to be created in the physical on a massive scale for so many people. I was talking about this. It's really, really powerful. How the alchemy process goes through in each union is divinely unique to the union. It is about creation of love, is about creation, creativity, however that comes through. And your union is literally here and worth so much that it's a true divine creation that is beyond your regular relationships. So I want you to understand the importance of these unions. They are massively, goldenly important on this planet this time, and massively important to you, me, and all of us. Because that is how important love is on this planet at this time. The more we love, the more we build the frequency. And the love starts from within, and the remembering starts also from within. It's just the reflection of the divinity that comes through, and the channels, and being those angels to those twins that we are doing right now, to remember that they are powerful creational beings of love. They are royal beings of love. They are creational aspects of God. They are part of the alchemy of the divine feminine, divine masculine rising on planet Earth. So the chariot, the water aspect, the seven of coins, the physical aspect, it's moving forward in all aspects of creating the union. That is the goal. That's where we're heading. We're still in the process, so however, it hasn't completely formed, but we're starting to feel this into coming into this, and that is where that golden temple aspect is coming together, making it bloom, making it rise. What we have below here is some pretty beautiful aspects going on. The first card actually that came up is the Queen of Cups, okay? So we have the King of Cups in a different aspect, looking at the deeper aspect. And we have the Ace of Cups on the top, right? What's crowning the whole reading that's bringing it together is the Queen of Cups, the Queen coming home to her feeling, which is a creational aspect of, again, the Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So we have earth and water merging, even though we are in the sign of Sagittarius. We have this energy of earth and water because earth is water and earth, even though it's many other elements. But the main thing is land and water. So the land and water, like our bodies, our earth, and our beings inside are water. The water has to be remembered, and to remember the dream, into the physical aspect of water and earth that divine feminine, divine masculine create as they merge together. So we have the Queen of Cups sitting on her throne, her water throne, literally, beautiful. And we do have the Two of Cups, that's below it, above it, so to say. But I'm just saying the aspects of all elements are coming together into this union. And the aspect of the alchemy, which is taking process, which is merging the two cups again. These two cards have come up quite a bit. Merging the aspects of that, this divine angel, right, is like bringing it all together for the twins, together with the twins. So that's the essence of God. It is the alchemy card, actually. Then we have the divine feminine with the Queen of Cups, okay? She is rising. This is the Fool card, meaning a new beginning. It's the rainbow. But I also see that the lotus is a water being, and we have the rainbow aspect. So, and the moon, and we have a new moon currently going on, even though it feels very different energetically. But that's just the way it's supposed to be right now. We have the divine feminine rising, and then we have the coming home of the beloveds, the eternal beloveds. Super beautiful because the lover and the beloved are coming home to each other. So this creational aspect that's happening right now is a truly powerful energy of 11 portal, of this energy that started at the 1111 portal. And this is really what's happening on a massive scale, energetically more right now, but it's happening with the physical and the energetics because water and earth are merging. And I see that as divine feminine, divine masculine merging on a massive scale in planetary aspects. So it's literally like we're at this tipping point of it all starting to come together. And I feel this month is really tying it up on an energetic scale for the whole year. I mean, time literally is created now, but in this aspect of the 11 year, this is really a powerful time to step into that aspect of creating. And part of that coming closer to your twin is also loving yourself and doing what feels right for you and empowering other beings and being the messenger of love and being there of service for those that are wanting to embark on the more powerful aspects together in the union and the mission. So I'm here at this time for those who are seeking guidance from the higher aspects. This is just a general reading for the Twin Flame Collective right now. So just really tap into that energy of creation and creativity and singing and music, whatever your heart desires, go for that. And know it's all coming together, every aspect. So let the love be stronger than the fear, and the fear will literally transform into love, into more unity. And unity is what you and your twin are, because you are one universe together in creation. And this takes me back to that card. So this is the process that's going on right now in Divine Alchemy. Much love to everyone, and come out, check the Holy Union. Check out theholyunion.com. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm here at this time for all of you. Namaste, many blessings, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays. And I'm always here for you guys. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening or day.